In your left nav bar under Tools, you have your My Stuff menu. This will bring up your set of tools available for you as a loan officer. It's kind of the center hub of activity for you. Applications. These are applications that are submitted online through your website. With that said, let's jump down to web page and start there and then go back up. Everybody that works at Open Mortgage gets their own web page. It's openmtg.com/ whatever your user's name is. And here's the template that you use to create that. You have things like my history, my philosophy, references, links to hobbies. Maybe you include professional associations that I did there instead of hobbies. This is done in an HTML code, so you have some tips available here to help you format that correctly. And then you can send your borrowers there to apply online. Here's a copy of my page. They have some tools available, those same calculators that are available for us under CABO tools. They have access to a blank 1003 that they can fill out in advance of a meeting or in advance of going onto the website sort of as a draft. They have links for informational things such as buying your home, home inspections, handbooks, a glossary of terms, and then the ability to apply online. When they do apply online and complete those, you'll be notified via email. Also, the next time you log in, you'll see this, that you have an application in your queue. This queue then takes you back to applications. Your audit report. This will show you the reports of audits that have been done on completed closed loans. Your CABO default. In here there's some things that you can adjust, and we have some settings here for traces, notification of flyers, lender flyers, and those things, as well as being notified when a client logs on. Personal greetings, so that when your clients or partners log in, they will see those. Then we also have the defaulted PFCs for CABO's LOS GFE. Back to the menu here. Commission reports will show you the funds earned, commissions earned on closed loans. Your contacts are your individual contact records that you've put into CABO, whether they're clients, realtors, investors, appraisers, those kind of relationships. Your downline report. Some of the best growth of the company has come from other current Open Mortgage employees referring people. This referral is shown up in your downline report, and you get a marketing bonus for every loan that branch closes, as long as you are with the company and they are with the company. Email password will change the password for you to get into your Open Mortgage assigned email account. Exporting clients will allow you to get clients from CABO exported to your email as a comma separated value format that you can then import into a database and then send off to a marketing company or something if you're going to be doing some direct mail. We have some lead management tools here available for you. If you're going to buy leads, you can trace the source of those leads, the result of the call, those kind of issues. My info. This is your view of the user record that corporate and the branch keeps on you. There are some somewhat personal information in there, so I'm not going to go on into that right now. Your user bio. This tells Open Mortgage and yourself how you're using the system, the web pages, how many pages you've gone into of the system, how many emails that you've sent, and also reflects training classes that you have taken. Notepad is a little text notepad, and you can jot down notes to yourself in there. I use the notepad as a kind of backup system for my login credentials. That way, if I'm away from my office and I don't have my little notepad with those in with me, I can access those. Personal account is a way of directing funds from a closing into a sub-account in the branch that you can then access later. Pipeline contacts, and pipeline overview are three separate views of your pipeline. Pipeline is kind of a nuts and bolts type of view. Pipeline contacts and pipeline overview are generated from the trace record. Print groups is kind of another sub-feature of the LOS system where you can come in and create custom print groups for printing out your disclosures and stuff to your borrowers. Realtors would be the subset of your contact records that you have designated as a realtor. Reminders are something that you can set up to remind yourself to do something in the future. You can add a new record and then come in and say that you need to maybe contact somebody or follow up with somebody down the road. Maybe you did an arm for somebody and you want to put a reminder 20 months down the road to get back in touch with that borrower, to refinance them before that arm adjusts. We also have request payments, which is how you get money out of your personal account. And then to-dos. To-dos can come at you several different ways. Sometimes CABO will remind you of a client's birthday a week or so in advance, so you can send them a postcard. It'll also then remind you again on the day of your borrower's birthday. Other to-dos can be assigned internally from a branch manager to an LO. You can assign a to-do to yourself. Some to-dos can come as part of a campaign. You have a 90-day call reminder to remind you to call your borrower and check up on them. You can also have, you will also have a first and second anniversary call reminders. Those are sent to you as an email reminder that you have a to-do in your queue. You will also get reminders if you're using traces and the trace hasn't been updated after 7 days. CABO will send you a to-do reminding you to follow up and check on that trace. My stuff then again follows up and closes up with web page, which is kind of where we started.